welcome to a rug tufting adventure. On today's video, I'm going to tuft a dog rug of Rosie and give it away to the owner as a surprise gift. So yes, this dog is Rosie, and Rosie is a Portuguese water dog. And as normal, Mr. Loopy does not know a lot about his dog breed, so I've done my research. Portuguese water dogs are a really standout breed. They're very unique and they've got a cool story to tell. So it's an ancient breed. It's been around a long time and they have some link to poodles. So they are not hypoallergenic, but they do have some, like, they are a low allergen dog. They still do shed though, so there is a lot of maintenance in working with a Portuguese water dog. And it's a very smart breed and it's a work breed. So these dogs were used to go onto ships with sailors, and you know, this is hundreds of years ago when sailors would want to be able to communicate back and forth, ship to ship. They would be able to give their Portuguese water dog, you know, messages to jump overboard and swim it over to the next boat. Fishermen would also use them to retrieve, like, oh, I lost my fishing gear and it went overboard. And you'd be able to get your dog to go into the water, get your gear and bring it back. And they've even been known to be able to herd fish. It's quite incredible. Rosie is also a part of, well, Oscar's family friends. There aren't a lot of dogs that my Oscar would get along with, and Rosie was one of them. So you'll see a couple of photos here of Rosie and Oscar interacting. Rosie was also a really cool photograph for me to work with because Rosie had professional headshots done. So the reference photo I had to work with was this gorgeous, very well lit piece of art. And then I got to translate that into this rug. Most of my rugs, they kind of have a very, they're like a cartoony feel to them, right? I use a thick black outline and I do, you know, the kind of like round up eyes. And this one, I found that this rug really turned out quite a bit different than the other rugs that I do, as I had the lighting on it work a lot better. So for being a very black dog, I could see where, you know, bands of gray and light gray ended up in there. So I emulated that when I tufted the rug. And I think I wish I could emulate this look like in most of my rugs. I really like it. I found Rosie's turned out really well. You can see I'm putting the Loopy wool tag on here. Thank you to Loopy Wool for supplying me with all the wool and sponsoring the video. I think Rosie turned out really great. It is one of the cooler rugs I think I've done, and here we are giving it away to the owner as a gift.
This one's exciting. Yeah, they're both exciting, but we're very excited about this.
So the second one came up after I did the first one.
It's Rosie. Oh my God. The reason I like dogs is because of Rosie. Rosie used to go to New Brunswick. Look at that. Yeah.
I really liked how this Rosie rug turned out. What a nice gift to give away. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be making more videos like this, and until the next time, all the best.